Good morning, everyone. League of Leaders, Al Fragnoli, Zach Sooty. Today we're joined by Andrew McCarthy. Andrew is a fellow Central Michigan Chippewa alum. Andrew, thanks for coming on with us today.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on. This is a really cool platform, and reaching out to have be included on that. I'm very appreciative of that. So thank you.
Awesome, awesome. We got a couple questions lined up for you today, Andrew. So we'll dive right into it. The first one is you've had some great experience working in the sports industry really early on in your career here. You've been an inside sales representative with the Detroit Pistons and a ticket department intern with the Cincinnati Reds. Why don't you talk a little bit about those two opportunities that you've had and tell us a little bit about that journey that you've experienced so far in the sports world?
Yeah, no, it's been absolutely absolutely great. In undergrad, learning all the ins and outs of the industry is fantastic, and having the ability to go into the realm I'm most familiar with in professional sport is absolutely phenomenal. Was able to do my internship with the Cincinnati Reds right before I graduated, and it was fantastic. It's one of those situations where I had an opportunity down there. I've only driven through Cincinnati, going down south or somewhere else, and didn't know anyone, but took the leap and moved down there for a summer, and it was absolutely fantastic. They're a class act organization. Baseball, you got most of the time you don't know what day of the week it is. You just know the sun's up or the lights are on, and you need to get things done. So it was a truly fantastic experience, and was exposed to so many aspects of not only ticketing, but how are accounts managed, what kind of events are put forth for fans and season ticket holders. And it was just a great like overall experience. And there's not one thing I can say that I learned. It was just learning new things every day that helped me in the long run. And after that, I was able to, and especially in this industry, I know how rare this is. Was able to move back home and work for the Pistons, because where I grew up, I was, less than 10 minutes away from the Palace of Auburn Hills. So it's, working for a team that I literally grew up with, per se, and, focus on the sales aspect, and, the ins and out of the front office, the organization, the arena, and, getting in touch with so many folks, also in the NBA and different inside sales roles, was just absolutely fantastic. And, it's a class act organization once again. Still stay in touch with folks that are there, and, wish them all nothing but the best moving forward here.
That's awesome, Andrew. You received your degree in sport management and event management from Central Michigan University. Talk to us about some experiences you had while at CMU and how that has helped prepare you for a career in the sports industry.
Yeah, I would just, say the first time I, took a visit to Central, I immediately fell in love with the campus. It's, just the perfect size, and, it's really a hidden gem within, mid Michigan. Um, and the other thing too is, I visit some campuses that had a lot of hills, but, it's really flat in Mount Pleasant, so you don't have to deal with, in the winter, any ice or anything like that, trucking up any hills or anything. But it really all starts with the program. The sport management program there is so well rounded. The professors are absolutely fantastic. Um, they achieve so many things with the industry themselves, and it's really well interconnected with within CMU athletics, within Mount Pleasant Parks and Recreation. Any level or any aspect of sport that you're interested in while you're learning the general curriculum, you have the ability to have resources to get in touch with someone directly, or have someone get you in touch with someone that is familiar within that realm. So I think that's extremely rare. And just a smaller aspect of it too, being a school in the Mid-American Conference, you when you're involved, you can wear many different hats. It's not, it's a the bigger time schools where things are more departmentalized. um, Once you start to know people, you realize what a small world and small community it is in order to get things done. And also have to give a shout out. My minor was in event management. The RPL, department there is absolutely fantastic. They're, not only show you or, teach you what goes into events and, hospitality and leisure, they have you do it. It's really hands-on. There are some courses where, you would plan an event or you'd plan a conference. That would be the entire, that'd be the entire semester. And it's, just fantastic hands-on. And, I'm very proud and happy to come from that, institution.
That's great. That's great. So, Andrew, you have experience in professional sports. What do you love most about the sports industry?
Yeah, I would just say that, sport is such a beautiful platform, regardless if it's, community, any level, any gathering of people. There's so much opportunity to make special things happen, and that's really what it boils down to. Is there are jobs within organizations within sport, but at the same time, regardless what you're doing, you're one gear in a giant machine that has the ability to change people's days, weeks, lives. Who knows? Like, that was one of my favorite aspects of whenever I'd have the ability to walk around the concourses at Little Caesars Arena or Great American Ballpark. And that's one of the things too with no fans, and right now, or depending on what state or what the restrictions are, you have a stadium full of people that are going through so many different things. Like, they might be having the best week of their life. They might have heard some bad news on the drive down into the city. You never know. But collectively, they come together to root on one being, one force, which is on the field, court, ice, whatever. And I think that's just so special. And so many industries can create those memories. I think that it's not the same that what sport can do. And it's great to be a part of that, and witness, and just have a great respect for it.
Yeah, I think you nailed it, Andrew, right there. I would tend to agree with you. That's what I think makes the sports industry so special, is it really has the opportunity to impact so many people. And you nailed it right there. 2020 has been a tough year, as we all know, for everybody. Somebody can be having a horrible day and get out to the field, the arena, whatever it is, and you have the ability to put a smile on their face and on a family's face. So I think that is very important, and I do think that that's what makes the sports industry so special. To wrap it up here with you, Andrew, what are some of your long-term career goals professionally that you have in the sports industry?
Yeah, well, I definitely so far have done my gotten my experience within the revenue realm, and obviously that's really important. And that's opened up doors for me to get in touch with folks in marketing, engagement, just trying to learn as many aspects as possible. What I found is, what I find interesting is, what's it going to look like when fans are able to come back at a consistent capacity, regarding what sport it is, or consistently across the country. I think that it's going to be really interesting to see what is expected of organizations that necessarily wasn't before. What is that game day experience going to look like? And I've been fortunate enough to over this past period of time, reaching out to people within the realm of hospitality, guest experience, fan engagement. And well, there's obviously not that much happening currently within that aspect of the industry. I would argue, and I've had people agree that there's going to be a wave of people that are going to be needed from organizations to be knowledgeable on procedures. Just people are going to it's going to be more of a risk when people are first going back to sporting events. And it's on the organization to make it as comfortable and as safe of a atmosphere as possible to make that happen. So what I'm looking to definitely get into now would be that fan engagement, hospitality aspect, because that's been a part of every role I've had thus far. But just being able to do that for people, and having the ability to rewrite or be a part of a team that completely changes what that game day experience is, and will forever be moving forward. I think that's a really exciting opportunity, and that's what I'm looking to do. just getting great.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Andrew, for sharing some of the experience that you have in the sports industry with us. We know that you're open for opportunities in the sports world right now. So we are going to share your LinkedIn information through the variety of different social media platforms that we have. We know you have a strong passion for the sports industry and for people, and that's ultimately what the sports industry is all about, people, right? And you've got great experience from Central Michigan University. I can speak from experience over there that they are a very hands-on institution with their sport management program. And there are some amazing, amazing instructors at Central Michigan. So we know that you have a wealth of knowledge to share in the sports world and some great experience. So thank you again for coming on with us this Sunday, and we wish you the best of luck, Andrew.
Thank you guys both so much for having me. And,